And when a child's removed from home, they can just grab a crisis bag and that'll keep the child going for 2 to 3 days. Just makes it a little bit easier on the carers, because most kiddies, when they turn up with nothing on, or else what they've got on isn't worth having on and that sort of thing. So you get a child at, even at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, which is when a lot of them are taken to carers, it's just too late to run out and grab stuff, so that's basically what I'm doing. I like to pop in 4 long sleeve t-shirts and 4 short sleeve t-shirts, a couple of pair of pants, a couple of pair of tracky pants, a pair of shorts, a nice outfit just in case they need to go to court or something like that while they're with the carer. Toiletries that are age appropriate, so with bubbies they'll get a nappy and some lotion and that type of thing. With the older kids they'll get deodorant, soap, shampoo, conditioner, toothpaste, toothbrush. And I like to put a book in for the younger kids, and also one of these teddies that the lovely ladies from the CWA knit for me. And a couple of other people I have knitting them, and a hand knitted rug. So basically, if the child's upset when it comes time to be removed, who's ever removing the child can grab the teddy, the blanket and a book and sit him in the car and say, well, you have a look at this. And sometimes that distraction of only a couple of seconds is enough to stop the really bad hysteria. I was raised in the system, and I always knew that I would eventually do something along these lines. I wasn't going to be this, but I did a diploma of community services, and through different things I did a long placement at Sale DHS in child protection. During that time I identified the need for this. I'd spend hours on the phone trying to get something for children that came with nothing. And a lot of the time carers say no because they just haven't got the stuff for that particular age or the sex or whatever. Started in June 2014, so we're coming up to our 2nd birthday this year. I have 3 ladies that come and help me, mainly on a Thursday, and I have VCAL students from the Sale College come across once a week on a Friday afternoon, help me sort and that sort of things. The way people support me, it's fantastic. I travel down to Melbourne on a regular basis picking up, and it's, rotates pretty good. So, and people are really, really generous. They love to think that what they're giving away is going to help some other child, especially a child like our kiddies, because they have a pretty tough start on life, the more new stuff I've got, the better. But we don't have the funds or anything like that, so we make do with what we've got. And the clothes that people have given me are just beautiful. They really are. Very few are not worthy of keeping. So we insist on new underwear, and I just want to make it easier for the children. I want to make it easier for the carers so the children can have a good life and a happy life, so that they do grow up to be adults that believe they're valuable. Because once you believe you're valuable yourself, you can do anything. It took me years to learn that, because nobody ever told us. People they don't tell you that you're valuable when you're in these situations, and by the time kids get to be with a carer when they're getting older, they've lived the first 10 years of their life thinking that they're not worth anything. So that makes it really, really hard for a child to then turn around and say, well, hang on a second, I am valuable, I am worthy of these things, because they're brought up thinking that everything's their fault. It's their fault that mum and dad aren't doing what mum and dad should do. It's their fault that they haven't got food and things like that. So, it's we need to get that across to the public. We need to let the public know that these children, they're floundering. Last time I checked on things, 76% of kids that have lived in the system, by the time they're 21, they're either in jail or at least in the court system, or they're druggies, or they're dead. You know, that's a huge amount of children. You know, and not many get out of it. When you stop and think about that, a percentage, there's not many that actually just make their way in life without coming to the attention of the officials. So, you know, we're not giving ourselves much chance. So, you know, hopefully just make it better. If I make it better for one child, it'll be worth it. So, yeah.